I don't remember what that is. So these are all different kinds of fruity smoothie flavors that you can get.
What's up? It's Bryn Reeds. I'm back today. I had to go to Washington to go to the Zimbabwean embassy because there's no Zimbabwean embassy near where I live here in Florida. So I had to travel all the way there, and I'm just going to show you my trip. Now, I haven't shown you my room really, so I'm going to do that. So I've got a bunch of plants just to clean the air. You may be wondering why I don't have a bed, and that is because I actually sleep outside on the floor. I have a lot of reasons why I do that. I even tape my mouth when I sleep. I'll explain a little bit of it now. It's a very weird thing, not a lot of people do this. I sleep on the floor because I find it holds my posture in a good healthy position, so I breathe better. I tape my mouth because mouth breathing is very unhealthy for you. So I like to breathe through my nose, and I sleep outside because for whatever reason, when I sleep outside, I wake up in the morning and I feel more energized. It's the strangest thing. I've tried to look it up and see if there's some scientific reason for it. I haven't really found a ton. I think maybe it has something to do with the fresh air. Maybe it has something to do with being close to the ground. I don't know. I think it's the air though. So yeah. I'm going to show you me in Washington doing whatever I did.
So, I've arrived here in Washington. I'm not really used to traveling alone because I live with my family. Usually I travel with my family. Just finished a workout at the hostel that I am staying at. My first time staying in a hostel as well. First time taking a train. Lots of cool stuff. But I'm going to go find a jungle gym to actually do a bit more of a proper workout, do some calisthenics. So yeah, I do intermittent fasting, and my first meal of the day, I try to eat only eat protein and fats and a very tiny amount of carbs, and the reason being is because carbs make me have a crash and I don't like that feeling, and I like to work all day, so I like to keep going throughout the day, and this is an excellent meal replacement if you are traveling and you want to stay somewhat healthy. It is just cacao powder, protein, stevia. Tastes pretty good. This one is the mocha flavor, or mocha. I don't know how you pronounce that with my accent, but mocha. Form's starting to break down just a little bit. Rather skip the rep than mess up the form, work the wrong muscles. Here's why I do not drink with a straw, and you shouldn't either. When you drink with a straw, you tend to pull between your tongue and the front of your lips, boom. And you tend to use your buccinated muscles to swallow, creating vacuum there. And the reason that's an issue is because it gives you puffy cheeks and you don't create pressure on the roof of your mouth. And you need pressure on the roof of your mouth because that helps your maxilla stay nice and wide. The reason you need a nice wide maxilla is to have lots of space for your teeth. So this actually goes into mewing and tongue posture and mouth breathing. You shouldn't be mouth breathing either. Avoid drinking with a straw. Remember, you shouldn't be using any facial muscles when you swallow. What you should do instead, just use your tongue, all right? You lap your tongue down, you create a vacuum seal with your tongue, and then you swallow the food down your tongue. You don't create a vacuum with your facial muscles. Those facial muscles are just supposed to be used for facial expressions and such. That is called an infantile swallow. Most people have infantile swallows. They swallow like babies. That's why babies have super chubby cheeks and adults really shouldn't. So that's your tip of the day.
When I went to Washington, there were not a ton of things that I was actually interested in seeing. I've seen most of the monuments before, as well as I'm not super interested in history and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting to see the kind of symbolism and weird stuff that's there, but I didn't really care for it. So At the end of the first day, I ended up going to see a place called Art Tech House, or Art Tech House, kind of a mix of the two words, which was really cool. It's kind of museum-ish. It's like an art place, an immersive art experience where there's huge screens and projectors projecting flowers onto you and cool little techie stuff. So yeah, I'll show you rather than describe it. Very flipping cool. Love it. Very weird, very cool. So, I have no flipping idea what all of these are. We got all the different flavors. So we've got the progressive pride flag, the trans flag, some other flavor. I think that's like asexual. I don't remember what that is. So these are all different kinds of fruity smoothie flavors that you can get. I can't keep up. It's ridiculous. So much homosexual stuff. Even in the churches, you'll see pride flags and stuff just plastered all over churches. It's very unfortunate. Even if you're not necessarily against homosexuality, Christianity in and of itself is, and it's about loving the people, but not necessarily the act. The act is against Christianity. And so that's a huge issue that Christians promote that, and there's no reason for a lot of people to respect Christianity if they respect it just for the people, because the people are not standing up for the religion as it should be. Alright, on my way back home. So, Washington is a little bit of a cold place in regards to people. Some people are quite nice. It is quite liberal, so it's not really a place I fit in extremely well. But you know, beautiful nonetheless. Nice to look at. Somewhat nice to walk through. Expensive, but reasonably good food in some places. And yeah, I don't think I would ever live here, and I'm not trying to rush back here to Washington, but it's not the worst place, and I have enjoyed some of it. So it was interesting as well seeing the symbolism everywhere, the kind of Roman symbolism, some other weird stuff that doesn't make a ton of sense, like the Egyptian symbolism, just everywhere, just kind of occult type stuff. Anyway, let's see where God takes me next. Bye.